Okay, now we're in the garage and we got our instructions here. We got our parts here. I've laid everything out. We have the actual, this is a street rack. I'm guessing this is a exhaust protection. These are the bars that are actually gonna hold this. And then I'm gonna cut and then do the installation for the extension, which is like a bigger plate, okay? So yeah, let's get to it. So the bike usually out of the dealership comes with this passenger carrier thing, kind of like thing to hold on to. So the first step is actually taking that off. So SW Motech has always done amazing work with their instructions. It's one of the most clear ones, so I'm actually excited to install this. So let's get to it. I actually didn't turn on my light. I don't know if I need it, but just in case. So let's get to this. Now, I do have my tools, but for this measurement, to get this out, I had to use the ones that come with the bike. So I suggest you do the same. And it's like so. And we take this out. Like that. It's pretty in there, so. Now all the 4 screws are off. Let's take this thing off. It just comes off like so. That's it. I'm gonna set this over here. Okay, so we gotta use the bars here. Whoa. Okay, the bars here. I'm supposed to put this thing on here. Okay, wow. You have to really press it to put it in there. This one, and that is, okay, it's in there. The spacers, there's 2 measurements. There's 2 long ones and 2 short ones. We gotta use the long one for this one and the short one for this one. Now, the long spacer, the tube and the washer, short spacer, tube and the washer. So we got long spacer. You see there's, I don't know if you guys can tell how these are different. So we need 1 long one, 1 short one, and 2 spacers, like so. So, and I'm gonna get the screws so everything holds in there. 2 screws. Okay, so long spacer, washer, screw, or washer through the screw, and through the tube, and through the spacer, and the same thing with the other one. So we got washer through the screw, and through the tube, then spacer, short spacer through, okay? And this says to use liquid thread, or thread locker, so let's do that. It's just a little bit. We don't need to apply too much. I'm gonna get this off the seat so I don't damage the seat. This is really tricky when you have the 2 screws, but I guess we can manage. Oh. It just says to mount them, not to fully tighten the screws just yet. So let's do that. Now these screws are a different measurement than the ones that I took off. So I believe I'm gonna be able to use a proper wrench on this. Hopefully, that'll make my life a lot easier. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the other side. Basically the same process. We got our tube here. We put 2 of our rubber plastic things on the end. Just grab this. Same thing. So short spacer, long spacer, washer, and screws. However, this one's a little bit different because we got okay. So long spacer, short spacer, washers, and screws. But we got to put the other mounting bracket before the washers. So let's go ahead and do that. Now this heat shield is supposed to go somewhere around here. So this heat shield, it's supposed to go on here like this, or I guess like this, and it goes on this bracket right here. The thing is, when I install this, it doesn't leave pretty much any room for my exhaust. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this cloth over my exhaust so nothing happens to it, okay? I think I'm gonna install the heat shield before putting the bracket on, and for that I need the 2 short screws and 2 spacers, again using a little bit of Loctite. Yeah. So screw there, screw that. So these ones are supposed to be fully tightened. Yeah. That's great. And great. So this is done. So the washer actually has to go before here. Short spacer in the back, long spacer in the front. All right, you can actually get to the screws are number 3. For number 3, we need a 23 Newton meter tightening. So I got my torque wrench right here, and what we'll do is go up to number 23, 23, and we're in 23. And then tighten right here. This measurement is a H6, and then yeah, it just says to tighten them. So let's go ahead and do that. It's 23. 23. Great. Then we go on the other side. It's 23. 23. And great. So this is the end result. This is what it's supposed to look like. Heat protector, the 2 bars right here, the mounting bars, and like that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and install the street rack, which is this baby right here. And yeah, let's do that. So it's supposed to go like this, like so. But we're gonna need to use the washers here. These, I don't know if these are called washers. They're pretty odd. They may have a technical name, but so yeah, so like this, and through here, and then like this, and then through here. Again, we're gonna need a little bit of Loctite. So let's get that through there, through there. Okay, now let's percent it. What we'll need to do is tighten this up to, this is number 18 to 20 Newton meters. So let's grab our torque wrench, 20. Tighten this back up, and then we start tightening. Twenty. Unscrew everything. You always, with your torque wrench, you don't want to leave it at any particular force. You want to take it and unscrew the whole thing before you continue, or I mean before you're done, but even if before you continue, that's better. So this is what the street rack looks like. Again, SW Motech, amazing quality, amazing presentation. The materials, you can just feel they're top quality. So amazing again. And so yeah, this is the first part, and then what we'll do is we'll need to install the extension, which is like a bigger thing where the bag is actually going to go in. So I'm going to cut and then we'll be back. Okay, so we have our extension. So this is supposed to go on here. I don't know which way, I think it's this way. And then this is supposed to go on top of here, like so. And then the bag, the bag over there, is supposed to go on here with the straps. So per the instructions, the first thing is to put the adapter plate for street rack. So this is a street rack, so adapter plate for the street rack. So the first thing is to touch these two with the 4 screws and the 4 washers, or I don't think these are technically, these are nuts. So the 4 screws and the 4 washers that come with. So let's do that. Okay. Now after all 4 screws are presented, now we need to tighten them up to 9 Newton meters. So again, let's go back to torque wrench. Yeah, so this is a H4. Let's put that on here, and it sets to 9 Newton meters. So again, tighten them up. Let's do it at through the light. So we got 9 Newton meters. Tighten that up. Then we start. Kind of tighten them all. I don't have a proper shop, as you can see. I'm just in my parking. I found this bit of natural light so the video looks better. Now in the future, hopefully I'll be doing this on a separate table or something. But for now, I guess this will do. You know, the intention is what matters, right? As they say. So that's it. Now let's tighten them up to 9 Newton meters. It's 9. It's 9. It's 9. 9. Perfect. Now these two things right here are supposed to go through this. First, this has to be open. So yeah, that one's turned to 90 degrees, and then push down, and turn, I guess, turn back, and then click. And that's it. It's not coming off. So that's it. That's the extension plate install. As you can see, that one took me like maybe 10 minutes. The other one, these ones were definitely a bit trickier. That's how it looks. As you can see, it doesn't take away that much from the look of the bike. Of course, it's not, you know, the main look KTM intended, but again, a pretty awesome look for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the straps for the bag, and then yeah, we'll be done. So you have several options. You can mount it as a tail bag, and for that you have some protection strips and some extra straps and stuff. But if you have the actual street rack with the extension, what you need to do is you get 4 of these straps with the hooks on them. So what you need to do is grab 2 of them, and first step is hook one of them. So just basically put the thing through here, and then through here, like so, and hook. So you hook one of them, and then you put them through the straps. The holes right here. So 1, and then 2. Doesn't really tell you or specify which of these 2 holes to put them through, but I'm just gonna put through these and then see, or not this one, but this one, and then see if that's the best option for the bag or not, and then you can always change it. As you can see, it's pretty easy to do that. So then what you do is you take your bag, you put it on here, and these hooks, it's pretty simple. You just hook them through here and then tighten them up, through here, tighten them up, same thing, and then with this, hook it through here. See, I think this is going to be a better option if I go through this hole, but you get the point. So you put it, hook it, then pull, hook it, pull, and that's what the bag looks like. I'm gonna do that first and then come back and show you what the bag looks like with it fully mounted on. So we'll be right back. That's it. So that's what the bag looks like. Now this, I am so excited to use this. So like I said, you have these protective strips. This is a waterproof inner bag, shoulder strap, and then these are the extra straps if you want to attach it to your rear seat and use it as a tailback. So yeah, that's, the bag is really well built, like I said, and it just looks, you see, it doesn't take that much away from the look of the bike. It looks honestly way better than I thought it would, and yeah, I am super excited to use this. And yeah, so it's on, and then to take it off, there's like these buttons, or not buttons, things that you push here, and then you push, you release, and then off the hook, push, off the hook, push, off the hook, and then push, and release, and then off the hook. And then you grab your bag like this, and then you take it off. Wow, how simple is that? Honestly, amazing. Great job, SW Motech. And then I can't wait to use this. I will give you guys a review if you guys want, after I've used it for a couple trips and seen its actual functionality. So again, thank you guys for watching. This is part of my touring mod for my KTM 892 car. I'm gonna go ahead and install the windscreen and the radiator guard. See you soon.